All right. So I asked you a few days ago if you think teachers should be paid based on their students' test scores. What I was referring to was a concept called merit-based pay for teachers. Teachers would receive bonuses if their students would perform well on tests. There's a lot of debate going on over this idea. Even President Obama has an opinion. But I think it's interesting that no one ever asks students what they think. So, what do you think about this? Do you think it would be a good idea to give bonuses to teachers based on your performance on a test? Why or why not? Think about what some pros and what some cons would be about doing this. Go ahead, Zach, we'll start with you. What do you think?
I think that it's a con because then the teachers are just going to rush you on like a test or something, so then they can grade it as soon as possible to get the more money faster.
Okay, so you think it would lead to teachers like not doing their job well. It actually would backfire on them. Okay. Alucci, what do you think?
I'll say no because when children have to learn and they have to learn what they're doing, because if you have a test and the teacher just gives you the cheating answers and you just cheat and you're not learning anything, so when you come home and your parents ask you what you learned, you're gonna say I didn't learn anything.
But wouldn't it push me to be a better teacher if I knew that if my students really learned and they showed progress on their test, that it's showing that I'm a good teacher? Yeah. Do you think it would only lead me to do corrupt things, or could it lead to any good possibly? And if you don't think it leads to any good, that's fine. What do you think? Do you think it's a good idea to give teachers bonuses for having students perform well on tests? Juliana, what do you think?
I think it would be good, but I think it would kind of be bad too at the same time.
Okay.
I think it would be good because it makes the teachers feel better about themselves to be like, oh, I'm doing a good job, so my students get a higher test score, and then I'm getting paid even more, so it's more.
We like our jobs better? Yeah. Okay, cool. Edmund, did you have something to say? Go ahead.
It doesn't really matter if they're being bad or not. What matters is how much you teach them, and how much you teach them is how much money you get.
Do you think tests give an accurate depiction of how good of a student you are or not? Sophia, what do you think?
I do think it gives an accurate
depiction. My word.
Because if you're not paying attention, then it's your fault that you get that grade on a test. And if you're paying attention, then it's accurate that you get a A.
Interesting. Hold on. It's your fault, meaning the student's fault, if you don't get a good grade on your test?
Yes,
not the teacher's fault?
Because
really?
Teachers teach students the amount of learning that they need. And if a student is just playing around and not paying attention, then it's their fault.
Okay. So you have trust in teachers. You believe teachers are doing their job. Good. Amizi, what do you think?
It's both the teachers and the students'
joint problem.
fault, because the teacher teaches them what they need to know, but if the student doesn't pay attention, they don't learn what they need to know.
I have a question. How many of you go home and your parents or whoever is home with you and an adult home with you help you on your homework? Who gets no help on their homework or any of their schoolwork at home?
I usually don't need help.
Okay. So do you think it's fair that some students get extra help at home and some don't, that then your test scores might show that? Is that fair, Alucci?
I think it's like in the middle, because some people don't understand it and their parents might help them, and the other people that like already know because they're listening and they know it all and they copy down their notes and they use it for their homework.
Okay.
And then the other people, they just need help because they don't understand and then their parents might explain it for them.
Yeah, it's just interesting you guys all take the same test, but some people get more help than others. Okay, I have one final question for you, if you can hold that thought, and we'll talk about it later. So here's a curveball for you, okay? A few years ago, back in New York City, the mayor at the time proposed an idea to pay students, so we were just talking about allowances and our money that you're getting, to pay students to raise their test scores. What do you think about that? Lots of answers. All right, Zach, what do you think about that?
I think that children should not get paid because they're the ones that are going to learn. They're not the ones that are teaching the teacher.
Okay.
They're getting money.
Now, I'll still get paid, but you'll get paid too if you raise your test scores. Now, and I didn't say how much money students got, but you definitely got a little extra cash on you for the weekend for raising your test scores. So what do you think about that? Sophia, what do you think?
I don't think students should get paid because even though they're working hard and stuff, but still the teachers are like helping them with stuff and they're doing their job.
Okay.
The students are doing their job of learning.
Okay. And being a student is not a paid job, right? Okay, that's what your opinion is. All right, Edmund, what do you think?
Students should get paid because they work hard and with effort, and they don't really get anything at the end of the day that much, so they should get paid.
Okay. Do you think about our classroom, because you guys are your own individual learners, but think about our classroom as a whole. Do you think it might help some of your classmates or yourself? Would you perform better if you knew after you take this test I'll give you $10 if your score is higher? Do you think it would help classmates or even you? I'll take two more. Amizi, go ahead. What do you think?
I never thought I would say this, but students shouldn't be paid because that's bribing.
Oh.
That's bribing to do good.
Okay, you're bribing. I'm bribing you to study harder. Oluchi.
I think they shouldn't get paid because when you pay them,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna be like, oh, if I'm just gonna get caught and print out cheating answers so I can get more money,
Oh.
and when you don't find out because you're just letting, like, you think that they're just gonna do
Yeah.
whatever they want to do.
Okay. Juliana, go ahead.
I think that they shouldn't get paid because, like, when the teacher is teaching them, it's basically they're getting, like, paid with, like, the teacher's not going to there, so it's like...
That's enough.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
enough. And money isn't as important as getting learned and, like, knowledge.
Okay.
So it's, like, it wouldn't be such a good idea to... It's, like Amizi said, kind of, it's
Yeah.
kind of bribing.
It's bribing them. All right. Nice job. Amizi, one closeout thought here.
No one should be paid to do good. Like, teachers shouldn't even be paid
Okay.
because you're teaching students, like, math, reading, and all of that.
Okay.
Like, when they have a job, they know what to do.
Okay. Very good. Nice job, guys. Great thoughts. I'll be in touch with you. I'll tell President Obama to come see you, too, about what you think.